What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples, Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Thank you so much, Hoover fan. Thank you for the donation. I never received something that big before. Lord is good. God is good. So let's get down to the situation. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. It is going down. We find out that Gizelle, is not following Wendy Osefo. OMG, what happened with this situation? What went down? Lord have mercy. Is it going down? Is Gizelle coming for Wendy? They gonna finally put Wendy in her place and let Wendy know that she ain't running shit. She can't take control. She can't take over. And she made the wrong move when she chose Robin and Gizelle. Ooh, baby, it is going down. But Wendy is still following Gizelle. So basically, Wendy probably don't think anything's wrong. So I hope the new season of Real Housewives of Potomac that it goes down. We see Gizelle get ugly and dirty like she can get, and it is towards Wendy Osefo, because Wendy Osefo was licking and running and clicking all behind Gizelle and Robin. She was looking to them as her hero for the show. She wanted to survive with them, and she turned her back on Monique Samuels, and she did Monique Samuels, and she dogged Monique Samuels out. She was mean, she was rude, she was disrespectful. She ignored Monique Samuels when Monique Samuels reached out to her and tried to, have a conversation, try to tell her, where she's going in life, how she changed, how she's getting therapy, she's getting counseling for the situation that went down between her and Candace. And Wendy was like, oh no, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not going to invite you anywhere. I don't want you there because the other girls might feel uncomfortable. She wasn't neutral in the situation. In any event, God bless you, Monique. Monique is gone. Monique left the show. She left on her own accord, and she chose her family. She chose her kids over the money, over the clout, over the fame, and all over that bullshit. So you already know she's living happy ever after. Go ahead, Monique. Do the damn thing. For real, for real. So we gonna see if Gizelle and Robin are going to double team Wendy and let Wendy really taste the real medicine of how they get down and how they treat people. Does Wendy have a conscience? Have she changed? Does she realize she picked the wrong team and the wrong side? She shouldn't have picked any team or any side. She should have just been neutral. The new girl on the show with the 4 degrees, baby, and the beautiful children. But in any event, she didn't. She chose sides, and she was nasty. She was rude. She was disrespectful. She act like she run shit. She act like she knew it all, and she was better than everybody because she got 4 degrees and she's in debt. So it is what it is. But in any event, I don't know. I don't think she's still at the college, and I don't really see her on TV. So basically, no, I'm not even gonna go there. But in any event, and I can't believe her husband, I think his name is Eddie, I can't believe he chose her over his family before they even had children. Like, Lord, what is going on? You see Wendy, she done changed up, she done lost weight, look like she got contacts in her eyes. I don't know, she done did something with her hairline, she done did something with the forehead hair, but she still got terrible posture. She looks like humpback, she look like, who? Lord, she look like she always got on shoulder pads. Look at them shoulders from here. She look diesel, baby. She look more diesel than her husband. Her husband Eddie's cute, but and he's likable. She's just not. But in any event, do we give her a new start, a new clean slate for the new season? You guys tell me what you think about that situation. But in any event, she is still following Gizelle. Maybe she don't even know there's a problem or a situation, but we gonna get down to it. And she wanted to choose Candace's side, and we come to find out she don't even really know Candace. Like, what? Like, what's going on with this situation? And why hasn't Candace been included in any of the trailers of Real Housewives of Potomac? Is she taking a late breather, or are they trying to shock us, or did she leave the show? I don't know. I don't know what be going on with Candace. I gotta follow up with you, Candace. What's good with you? Are you on the show? Because you don't seem to be anywhere in these clips that has been posted out here in these streets on the internet. But in any event, we'll see what happens with this situation. And I wonder if Robin's actually going to do something this season. Is Robin going to actually be somebody this season? Is Robin going to put in work this season? Robin, are you going to put in work? Are you going to come for Karen? Are you going to have Gizelle's back? Are you going to go all the way in? Like, we don't care about you and Juan. We don't care about any of that shit. But in any event, I hope you come with something new, because girl, you was almost, you skeet it by from the skin of your teeth. If it wasn't for Monique Samuels leaving, Robin, you would probably be gone. But in any event, we don't want her to lose no money because she got them boys to raise. But in any event, it is what it is. So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. Gizelle is feeling herself. She was feeling a certain type of way. She unfollowed Wendy. Why you unfollow Wendy, Gizelle? Is it because Wendy mentioned that, does her coochie really stink? Her coochie really burning? Because Karen, in one of the clips, Karen was like, we heard it's burning down there. It's spicy down there between them legs. And Wendy repeated exactly what Karen said. And usually Wendy does not repeat anything that Karen says because allegedly she don't like Karen. She don't know who Karen is rude. Karen is disrespectful, whatever the case may be. But in any event, she repeated what Karen said. So I was like, okay. And the rumors are out on the street that Karen and Miss Wendy are cool. But we already know what that situation's going to look like. Karen is going to butter up Wendy, be cool with her for a second, and then she going to get her. Because Karen didn't forget what Wendy tried to do to her last season, tried to split up Wendy. And Wendy tried to split up Karen and Candace and everything else like that. She was all up in the midst of the situation being shady like you wouldn't believe, point blank, period. So you already know Karen is playing it cool, probably cool with her for now, because Monique ain't there. Monique is not there. Her and Ashley are, sometimes they here, sometimes they ain't here for each other. So we're going to see what's going to happen with that situation. But Lord, Wendy done went and got a whole new Hollywood makeover to fit in, to look good, to try to be different. She's doing everything that she can possibly to change and not be the person who she is. I mean, she done sucked, cut, threw away, pulled out, lit, nailed, glued, cut, scissors. She used everything to get the look the way that she wanted to look. And girl, you still don't look nowhere near as good as Monique Samuels. So you could do everything that you want to do to try to look better, but girl, you ain't gonna never be able to compare to Monique Samuels. That is just what it is. So you guys let me know what you think about the situation. But I think Karen is going to trick Wendy at the end of the day. She gonna get Wendy. She gonna give Wendy that medicine that she needs. She gonna give Wendy that medicine that she deserves. So you guys let me know what you think about this situation. It is going down. So, Wendy's there. Gizelle done unfollowed her. So it's gonna be a situation for real, for real. Karen, I hope you get Wendy back for all the negative and all the low down lying shit she did on you, and basically try to call you out, call you having favoritism, you not being real, you need to pick a side. And Wendy was brand new, trying to tell her OG what she needs to do, and also our elder what she needs to do. Like, you better fall back, Wendy. But in any event, if Karen and Wendy are cool, we already know it's going to be a matter of time before Karen sneaks up, wrap her, legs around her and flip her, baby. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this situation. But in any event, yes, Gizelle done unfollowed her and she moved on, and Monique has moved on doing her things too as well. Candace is kind of like MIA, but let's get to Contessa. Contessa is chilling, and Dr. Heavenly is always in the mix. Dr. Heavenly's trying to do everything she can to save Married to Medicine, because Married to Medicine is on some shit. I don't know what's going on over there, but the husbands are doing a good job, and Heavenly's doing a good job, and also Toya's doing a good job. But outside of that, ain't nothing else going on over there. For real, for real. So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. So Heavenly, she brings Gizelle and Robin to the show. Heavenly is like, oh my God, Gizelle is this, Gizelle is that. She's feeling Gizelle. She likes Gizelle. Gizelle is her ace. So we're going to see how that situation pans out. But in any event, we got Contessa. As soon as she sees Gizelle, she has to give Gizelle a compliment. Oh, she tells Gizelle, your husband done touched my life. He is so wonderful. He's prosthetic. He's this. He's whatever. And, Gizelle was like, girl, are you trying to shade me? So, Miss Contessa, was you trying to shade Gizelle? Because Gizelle ain't been married to, Jamal Bryant in years, girl. What's going on? So is that shade? But in any event, when it comes to Gizelle, she cleared up the situation. And she basically said, nah, we are not together. He's not my husband. He's not this. He's not that. Blase ain't the third. Don't be trying to put shit out here that ain't true. And I don't know if Gizelle read it as shade. But, we got to see the whole clip to see if she respond to Contessa like that. Then we got Nicole, Lisa Nicole, she jumps in and she was like, but didn't you guys reconcile? Gizelle was like, yo, why are these women so dumb? I know Gizelle is talking ish because they're asking her all types of questions about Jamal, and you know that she don't want to talk about Jamal. Gizelle ain't trying to talk about Jamal and trying to mention him. But in any event, it is what it is. So Gizelle was like, no, we are dating. We are not engaged. We are not married. We are just dating. We're just seeing each other. It's nothing like that going on, And so Nicole was like, okay. So I thought that was funny. Then Robin, she ended up spilling the beans on her situation, basically where her and Juan gonna be, where they're going. They were together. Now that they were broke up. They got divorced. Now they're back together 7 years later. Now they are engaged. So it is what it is with that situation. I was like, Lord have mercy. They done brought Gizelle and Robin to save Married to Medicine. Lord help us, Jesus. Help us, Jesus. Ashley, what you think about this situation? What do you think about Gizelle unfollowing, Wendy Osefo? And are you going to follow suit? Ashley, are you going to get into Wendy's ass? Because Wendy came for you too as well. And Robin, are you going to step up and let people know that you are OG on this show and you've been around since the beginning? Or are you going to continue to play to win and lose your position? It's going to be what it's going to be. Heavenly is doing everything she can to save her franchise. For real, because Mariah's not there. People feeling a certain type of way. The stories are kind of like nobody cares about Dr. Jackie and Simone beefing. Like, yo, that shit is ridiculous. They're too old to be beefing. They've been friends for 20 years. And, it don't make no sense. So you guys let me know what you think about that situation. Let's move on to Kenya Moore. Kenya Moore is out here in these streets and she wants to prove Sidora wrong. And she doesn't like the way Sidora basically tried to shade her, disrespect her, call her a culture vulture, saying she's disrespectful, she's ignorant, she's rude, she's misappropriation, culture and, Native American culture. Drew was going in. Drew was doing the most. But in any event, Candy also on her Speak On It show, she pointed out and she showed the picture of Sidora, in an Indian costume or whatever the case may be, Indian attire. And I did speak on that situation too as well. So Candy was coming for Drew about saying that she had this Native American costume on. This ain't the whole costume or whatever, or outfit, whatever the case is. And basically it was a Halloween party, so she was out here in these streets lying. So you got Candy Burris coming for Drew, and you got Kenya Moore that, she got to come for Drew because Drew been coming for her, so it is what it is. So in any event, Kenya Moore, she posted to her Twitter, and she said, this does not look like a family celebration, because Drew said it was a family celebration on a reservation, and, the garments that she had on, her great-grandmother made them. And so basically Kenya Moore saying Drew is weird, and obviously a pathological liar. Drew is weird. Her and her husband, her mother, all of them are weird. They are, but Drew do have a personality that you can somewhat like. Kenya Moore was reaching out to Drew, try to be cool with Drew. Drew took that as, Drew maneuvered wrong with Kenya Moore. Her beef with LaToya would have been fine, but she could have had a little small back and forth. But Drew was really going in on Kenya Moore and talking about her marriage, her husband, everything. And then Kenya Moore at the reunion said, listen, baby girl, your family's not all under one roof. So in any event with that situation, and one of them's under the roof of a jailhouse. And then, people got things to say about, Kenya Moore saying that, oh, Mark is not with you, Blase in the third. But One thing that Kenya Moore did mention on the reunion, she said that if it wasn't for the pandemic, her and Mark could have worked out the situation a lot better. I don't know if that's delusion or, the traveling situation, Kenya Moore being scared, for her daughter catching the coronavirus or her catching the coronavirus, and also for Kenya Moore to be the primary caregiver and the mother and the parent of her daughter. She probably was very worried about catching anything, point blank, period, because she doesn't trust anybody with her daughter. A few people, and I know some people like that, don't trust family, they don't trust people, nobody with their daughter because of what they went through and how the way that they were raised. So, and we know that Kenya Moore was touched, and she did speak up on it on season 13 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, and she did speak up on being abused. So this is why she's very attached to her daughter, and that's why her daughter has not spent a night with Mark Daly, point blank, period. She don't trust nobody. But Drew Sidora, we gonna need you to respond to the situation. So was you or was you not at a reservation and there was a ceremony, a ritual you were doing with Native Americans in Louisiana? Is that true? Can you give us some proof and some facts? Because if it was, you definitely got more pictures. But who cares?